Our next topic is mobility. Mobility stands for motion. So, for free electrons, if we are talking about the mobility, it means on applying the electric field, how much drift velocity these electrons acquire is called mobility. Naturally, when we apply the electric field, these electrons get drifted toward the positive end of the conductor, means they comes under the motion. So what amount of motion they acquired on applying the electric field is called the mobility. So mobility is drift velocity upon electric field. Drift velocity is represented by Vd and electric field is represented by E. And Vd, we know that it is given by E, capital E, tau by m into E. If we are talking about the magnitude only, that is why we are not put the negative sign here. Divide E by E, so we get E tau by m. So this is the mobility of the charge carriers. Now if we are talking about the mobility of electron, that is represented by mu E, which is given by E tau E by m, where tau E is the relaxation time of the electrons and mu h represent the mobility of the holes, and it is given by E tau h by m, where tau h is the relaxation time of the holes. Now if we talk about its unit can be given by this formula. The unit for mobility mu is given as the drift velocity is actually equal to velocity and is measured in meter per second. And electric field, we know that electric field is equal to V by L. V is potential difference. Potential difference is measured in volt and length is measured in meter. So putting this value, we will get volt upon meter, right? So in this case, what we will get, meter square per volt per second. Another unit, if we want to write, mu is equal to Vd by E. Also F is equal to QE. So E is equal to F by Q. F is measured in Newton and Q is measured in Coulomb. So putting this value, mu is equal to Vd is meter per second upon Newton and Coulomb taken upward. So that is equal to meter per second per Newton and Coulomb. So this is another unit of the drift velocity. There are two basic units of drift velocity that we have studied here. Our next topic is relation between current and drift velocity, that is relation between I and Vd. For this, let us consider a conductor of length L and uniform area of cross section. Uniform area of cross section, so we have to make it properly. Uniform area of cross section A. Right. So in this case, if we talk about the volume of conductor, it is given by AL. Now if in this conductor there are n number of electrons per unit volume, in this case the total number of electrons will be NaL, because per unit volume and volume unit will cancel out and we will get the number of electrons only, right? So this is the total number of electrons. These are the total number of electrons. Now let us suppose E is the charge on single electron. Then total charge inside the conductor will be number of electrons into the charge on individual. That is equal to NeAl. So what we get here, we get the value of Q, which is NeAl. Now current I is given by Q by T. The value of Q we have calculated. Now what about T? Time is calculated from this. We know that the time velocity Vd is given by the distance upon time. Distance is what? Here drift velocity is given by the distance traveled by the electrons while moving toward the positive end of the conductor. So total distance is L and time taken is T. So in this case, what we write, T is equal to Vd L upon Vd. So putting this value here, Q is equal to NeA L upon L into VD. So LCL cancel out. So I will get NEAVD. So this is the relation between current and